Welcome back to day 3 of 30 days of Next.js. We are building a VMS or video management system. Days 0 through 2 I made shorts and they're in a playlist, so if you want to have a look, just press the first link in the description. Because today we're working on authentication, yay! I start by adding pages to the navigation bar. This allows us to flesh out the navigation bar and give us some pages that we can limit the users once we get onto authentication. I've added a dashboard page, which will be the overview for your entire account. Locations will allow you to list places like stores and geolocation so you can group your screens together. Devices will show all the devices added to your account and the location that they're in. It'll also show what playlists are playing on those devices, and on the playlist page you'll be able to add videos into those playlists, and media will consist of all the videos and images that are uploaded to your account. We then change the front page because this is where the upload button was added on day 0. I'm moving this to the media page and replacing it with a sign in button. I was importing the navbar on each page, but this was becoming very tedious. I had a quick look into it and you can add it to the app.js. So that's what I did, and now we have a global navbar on every. Then we jumped on to Auth, which is the built-in authentication that comes with Next.js. I used a tutorial to get familiar with the framework. I'll link it below because it was very good. They did use login with GitHub in the tutorial. I wanted to use a different provider because my app won't be targeting developers. We'll be targeting business owners, and business owners are more likely to have a Google account. Changing between providers was much easier than I thought. I set up the Google authentication and had to make some API keys in the developer console. I then added those to the environment folder. You can also have multiple providers, so I think I'll add stuff like Facebook and email a bit down the road. These just show up as more options for buttons in the sign in page. So instead of just having a Google button like we have here, you'll have Google, Facebook, email. I use Brain FM to focus while I'm working. I think it's great. That's just my opinion. I then moved the sign in button so it wasn't on the front page anymore, that it was on the navbar. This then handles the login and the sessions for each user globally. I then changed the navbar so if you're not logged in, it asks you to log in, and if you are logged in, you can see all the pages that we've made. In the session from Google, it gives you the name, email, so we can get this information and put it onto the screen as well. So I've added my name and then a page where you can get more of the information, which will double as the dashboard. We use this session information to authenticate the users, and that's why I added it to the navbar too. I have a bit more knowledge on Next.js now and understand that you can use middleware to restrict certain pages. I've started it here, but I'll have a much more in-depth look at it in the future. And it really does look like a useful tool, almost like one-click authentication for any page. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.